are here to talk about the Betta Edu Scandal.
But she performed so well that her actions were evident by even fellow APC party faithfuls.
But that is not what we are seeing now. But from what we are seeing now, do you think Betta Edu is still better?
Hello everyone, welcome to Beyond the Headlines Nigeria. My name is Ufuma Pretty Ogenetikere and I'm here with my colleagues
Onoja Integrity.
Utebo Paul.
And we are here to talk about the Betta Edu Scandal.
Yes, on this edition we'll be discussing the issues surrounding the suspension of the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Dr. Betta Edu. But before we jump into the issue proper, Mr. Paul, can you give us a brief of her background?
Yeah, Dr. Betta Edu, she's from Cross River State, and she's among the youngest Nigerian youths who was given the mandate to pilot the affairs of the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And this was because from time past she has performed excellently well in capacities that she has handled, and that is to say in terms of as a commissioner with the Cross River State government, and as well during the with APC as a national women leader. In fact, she performed so well that her actions were evidenced by even fellow APC party faithfuls.
Okay, that is very nice. But that is not what we are seeing now.
Okay.
You know, the recent development has changed a lot of all those ones you are saying. Of course, we know of her previous the positions she has held in the past and maybe her achievement. But from what we are seeing now, do you think Betta Edu is still better?
Yes, very much better and well equipped to function and to perform. And I will say this confidently because whatever scandal is surrounding her are still allegations. They've not even been proven or by a competent court of authority.
Moving public money into a private account.
That is an alleged. It was alleged.
She agreed on moving the money, you know, right?
It was alleged.
But she said it was not for personal use.
She hasn't even
Well, it's just an allegation. So let AFCC do their job. Of course, eventually we'll get to know the root of some of those things. Meanwhile, this is a woman and this is a young person at that. And so, speaking about being a young person, is also someone that belongs to the generation of we the young people, a youth, and then a woman. Pretty. Has she disappointed the women?
Anyways, I've heard about her and she has done a lot of things, but you know, like you said, it's alleged, like it's not really certified if she did it or not. If she did it, I feel like she has disappointed the women and the youth and also herself, like a kind of person. After doing a lot of work and you tend to spoil it with just little greed or something. So that's not good. But if she did not do it, I don't know whoever is behind it that's trying to set her up or blackmail her, like I said. So,
Well, we cannot go into that. We don't know whether it is blackmail or not. All we know is that she has been alleged of financial misappropriation. And of course, the documents are there. This is not a small money. You understand? So, Mr. Paul, do you think what is the impact of this scandal on this administration, this Tinubu's administration? Has the renewed hope dashed?
No. The renewed hope is very much in the air. The renewed hope is very much active. As a matter of fact, the scandal has no impact on this administration. I'm saying this because
I think it does.
I'm trying to a point. I'm saying this because there's no administration or there's no government that is without a scandal. And how will you know a government who is for the people? It's the step the government taking addressing these issues. And so far so good, Mr. President has taken right step in addressing the issue, which is calling for the suspension of Dr. Betta Edu. Also calling a total investigation probe into the issue. And I feel there's nothing different than a president who has his people at heart will do. There's nothing different than what he just did. So the scandal has no impact on the administration.
I feel like what you just said is the impact, because
I bet to disagree with you on that.
I feel like what he just said is the impact. The fact that even with what she has done, everybody knows her to be this kind of good person. She has been doing good, but she did just one bad, and even with her status, they still had to take judgment on her. That's a very good one for me, if you ask me.
In aspect of the renewed hope, it has no impact. Renewed hope is very much active. It's key. The renewed hope for Nigeria
Well,
is key.
for me, I think this ugly development is already a setback
Yeah.
for the administration. For me, I think it's gradually dashing our hope already.
No, no, it
How?
shouldn't dash your hope.
Because now look at
It
it.
shouldn't dash your hope.
Look at it. Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs is a very sensitive ministry.
Yeah.
This is a ministry that a whole lot of things happen, and you can imagine the nature of the situation. A ministry doing transaction with another ministry, and then the person that is involved is another minister, a minister's company doing transaction with another ministry.
But then look at the bright side.
The minister was
The
summoned.
truth came out. I don't know if
The
you get,
minister was
and
summoned.
they are trying to tackle the issue. Like they brought it out and they did the necessary things. They suspended her, and EFCC is taking it into consideration.
No, but even before her appointment,
it's necessary.
does
It's
it
necessary to
but-
note
but-
that she hasn't been found guilty.
Yes, I understand that, but this simply shows that the government itself, the APC-led government,
Yeah.
didn't do their homework very well before her appointment. Because I feel these people should be going through some kind of integrity check.
No.
You
You
understand?
cannot say
Because-
so because she has done a lot of things, and
Mr. Onoja,
with
Mr.
those
Onoja,
things, you can actually applaud her
I'll
for
fault your
those kind of things.
statement that the APC should have done homework before giving such an appointment, and I'll fault your argument, your statement with this argument. But the fact that you can only make that statement if she has been found guilty, because the truth is, yes, she could be innocent. This could be a setup. And if it is a setup, it therefore means that the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not do wrong to appoint her. It means that enemies of the renewed hope are fighting the administration by attacking his appointees.
No, I beg to also disagree with that. Okay, of course, we'll allow EFCC to do their
Yes,
job, and that is very fine.
Preempting the
But we are
investigation.
talking about something that these are concrete. We are talking about a scandal that has concrete evidences.
this is-
For instance, the issue of Kogi and airport.
That is media
Is there
trial.
airport in
Those
Kogi State?
documents will need to go through verification by the EFCs that yes, these are not forged documents that are flying around in the media. You understand? And the EFCC has not made any public press statement regarding this document. So who are we to make judgment based on such documents flying around in the media? Those are media trial. And we cannot totally prosecute someone based on that. Yes, we can
let's look on the
speculate.
bright
but
side of this government,
speculation.
like this APC's current government. One of the
Okay.
things I see is that they are trying their best into transparency. Even
Yes.
the fact that she knows a lot of people, like she's close to people, they still did not take note of her
she was
status.
still suspended.
Anybody at all, like they don't care. If you do bad,
She
you are
was still
going down. I don't
suspended.
know if you get it. So
No.
one of the things I've seen in this administration is the fact that they are taking transparency high, and I actually like that.
Actions have been
Well,
taken.
I
Actions in the right
will
direction.
also commend the action of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the swift action he took by
Yeah.
suspending her. But however, let's even go deep into the ministry itself. Could there be an internal issue that actually push out this whole thing?
Mind you, there could be. That could be a possibility because the past administration, the person who mounted that ministry, had issues that this present government is addressing. And you could know that the former minister of that ministry is also in the under the light of the EFCC. It therefore means that so many things have been going on in that ministry, and it could just be that during effort to eradicate and set the record straight in the ministry, she preyed on, she touched some big individuals in the ministry who said, "You have to go," because this is a new government bringing transparency, accountability into the ministry, and obviously there will be resistance, and this is just an outcome of the resistance. Yes, this could be the outcome of the resistance.
Well, there are a whole lot of issues involved in this case. Hopefully, we'll have another chance to discuss it in another edition. However, on the last aspect of today's edition, do you both, any of you, think this her issue will not end up like every other several allegations we've had, like the issue of former CBN governor and a whole lot of them that has happened in the past, and nobody knew what
I
the
actually think
conclusion was.
it's not, because they are taking it very serious. So
This is a very
with the fact that she was even suspended immediately, this is very serious. I think the main issue we're supposed to be deliberating on is, what about the youths? Like, what would they think of the youth? Because now it's more
that's
like
another very important,
she's like the main eye of the youth, and she has done something that will make the older generation say, even the youths, nobody's holy, nobody's good for this job. So who is better for it? Like, I will leave this to the audience to say this. Like, they should deliberate on it.
We hope that at the end of the day, Betta comes out better.
Yeah,
and meanwhile, we also hope that the renewed hope has not been dashed. You understand? And so, on this note, we bring to the close today's edition. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Once again, I am Utebo Paul.
Okay. And I am Ufoma Pretty Organic.
And I am Onoja Integrity. And don't forget, this is Beyond the Headline Nigeria.